Hey guys, welcome back. The sun is going down, and for me that's the most magical time of the day. I just want to go over the reasons why I think minimalism is for everyone. If you're new here, definitely do subscribe, and I promise you minimalism isn't as radical as you might see it. It is an alternative lifestyle, but it doesn't have to be radical. It can just be smart. Little baby Melody, on the day that she was born, she was already on welfare, and so you can only go up from there. And like many people that are born poor, you often have this hoarder-like mentality, this instinct, a survival-like instinct. So a lot of people that grew up through the Great Depression, for instance, they love seeing things because it provides comfort. You just want to make sure there will always be enough, so we just save everything. If we get free stuff at the mall, we just pack it all into our bag because we don't know when we're going to be able to get things. Shopping is very comforting. Everybody has their own vices, whether it's food or alcohol, but shopping can be very therapeutic. It's exercise and it's the thrill of the chase, and people in general want adventure. We would rather have adventure than be bored in any way, even if it's bad adventure like anger or anxiety. Oftentimes we'll choose it because we'd rather have that than just have a straight smooth line that maybe feels like we're dead. In our house we had so much furniture. If you minimize any piece of furniture, it will make a gigantic difference because the size, the volume of furniture takes up so much space. It makes cleaning so much harder because all the dust falling down just gets stuck to all the furniture instead of falling straight to the floor where it's easy to vacuum all up. And then also it's like magnets. It's like when people see a surface, they just gravitate and put everything on there. You're often just going over and picking stuff off of surfaces just to start cleaning. And so we had so much furniture, we were bumping toes left and right. These proclivities get passed down for better or for worse. And in America, we often have a lot of square footage. And so we see an empty space and we just want to fill it. We just want to feel comfort and we want to fill it. And we see there's a possibility I could shop more, and there's a possibility for more visual improvement. And my argument is that joy isn't found in stuff. Joy is found in purpose, and joy is found in people, especially family, and being healthy. And there's nothing more healthy than minimalism because it boils things down to the essential. And then you can really focus on maximizing your health and maximizing your lifestyle, so you can get out there and walk, and you can get out there and have time to cook healthy meals. And so minimalism will really change your life. And this is what's really funny, is oftentimes the catalyst is something that it would have really helped if we minimized before we left. So for instance, people make a big move or they go traveling and they're lugging all of their suitcases. Then they realize, oh my gosh, maybe I should downsize. And so oftentimes when we load everything up into our boxes and we head them out, we realize, oh my goodness, we have too much stuff. We have so much space in America. We just want to fill every nook and cranny, and then we don't get rid of things. So when I went to college, I had all my stuff. I realized the benefits of minimalism. I was in a program that was very rigorous. So if you're in nursing or you're in law school or something just as rigorous, you need your ultimate focus on just school. And things are pulling at you from all different ways, but you have to focus. I know it's very difficult, so I have to put all of my energy into making this dream a reality. Whether it's to film, or whether it's to become a nurse, or whether it's to spend more time with your family, be more environmentally friendly, travel the world. There's so many possibilities. That's the beauty of minimalism, is that it's so customizable. Now, I'm gonna go through really quickly the reasons why I think everyone should consider some form of minimalism. And again, there's many forms. There's the domesticated form like I have, or there's the extreme traveler's minimalism. So it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. It's not a religion. You can use it any way that you want. So my very first reason is because it allows you time and focus. So before I would have many hobbies and I'd be trying to achieve many things at one time because I wanted to be ambitious, but nowadays I know better and I know to focus on one thing at a time. So oftentimes minimalism gives you the time and the energy to focus on your family and to focus on the things in life that really matter. So it very much fits the spiritual type of personality. The domesticated minimalists I often find are very spiritual because it helps them to focus on the non-physical, which is very important important, helping others, and it also appeals very much to the environmentally friendly. So it's obviously the most environmentally friendly thing that you can do. So you'll find that especially in the extreme minimalist category, there are many minimalists who are vegan and very much conscious of everything they use and every dollar that they spend. And so these two worlds collide. It's really a beautiful thing. You have the far right and the far left, and oftentimes they collide in minimalism because they all want to focus on what really matters. The next thing I like about minimalism is it's not exclusive. There's no surer way to make someone feel left out than to be cliquish or exclusive. And the thing about minimalism is that it's affordable for everyone. It's not like most hobbies where you have to have this equipment. It is the one thing that fits everybody. I believe that our purpose in life is to help other people. And how can we help other people if everything is me versus you? It's something that everybody can have, rich and poor. And it's something that can benefit both extrovert and introvert. So an introvert might use things because they like the comfort of being in their enclosed space, like me. And an extrovert might like things because they like to look good when they go out. They like their house to look good when they entertain. And rich people oftentimes have a lot more square footage, and so they fill every nook and cranny. And it can be impossible to keep up with all of your neighbors when it adds no additional joy to your life. And then, like I mentioned earlier, the poorer that you are, the more likely you have that survival-like instinct to just collect. And then it weighs you down because you can't make the necessary moves to improve your life in whatever way that you would like. The next reason that I really like minimalism is because it allows you both productivity and a peaceful environment. So most times things only cater to one, but when you have a clean environment, it's very productive. At least I can say for me, I got through college in 17 months. It's very productive, and it also is very calming and peaceful. And when you're calm and peaceful, you can make more rational choices in a lot of areas in your life, and you can go towards the life that you really want. And the next reason is that it makes individual things stand out. So if you have something beautiful that you absolutely love, and I'm one of those people, I'm a domesticated person, I know the thrill of having a really good high quality product and of having a beautiful home. That's my personality. And I want my things to stand out. I don't want them to get buried behind everything else, especially paperwork. There's nothing that brings as little joy as paperwork. If you have a cluster of decor, everything just blends into itself. But when you just have things spaced out, everything stands out on its own. And so you really get your money's worth on decor items. But besides that, you really get your money's worth on things like shoes and jackets and even condiments, because you use things so regularly. As a minimalist, you use the same things over and over. So that really encourages you to focus on quality, and it really encourages you to appreciate everything you have. And then closing this off, it also makes it easier to move. Anybody that's done a move, whether it's a move overseas or if you're military or if you're a college student, you know how cumbersome it is to travel, or it is to make a big, huge life change when you're weighed down by stuff. There's no extra room to add anything into your life. For instance, if you're having a baby, you have to add all this new extra stuff, and now all your cupboards are already jammed packed. So I make it a point to leave one drawer that's empty or one cupboard that's empty. And in the US, that's a really radical thought. But the beauty of it is you always have room to adjust your life. Clutter is visual procrastination, and you're so much more productive when you clear that procrastination. And the last two reasons why I like minimalism is that, one, it's customizable. It doesn't have to just be backpack living, extreme living. Of course, that is the most inspiring. Just like bodybuilders, you know, we look up to them, we buy their magazines, is the most thrilling. But oftentimes the average person is not going to be working out in the gym 7, 10, 12 hours. They just want to look toned. They kind of want to keep a balance. And that's what I'm about. I'm about a balance. What I always say is, for everything to be effective, no matter what it is, whether it's school or anything else, cooking, is that it has to be customizable to fit you. No one size fits all. And my very favorite reason to become minimalist is that it is not just about the physical. It is about scheduling. It is about errands. It is about everything. No longer do you have to have endless bucket lists of achievements, of things that you want and things you want to do. You don't have to learn every language. You don't have to learn how to cook every possible thing, travel every possible place. It's so overwhelming. We put so much pressure on us and it just bogs us down. Cutting through it and just focusing on what really matters. And for a lot of us, what really matters is our family, our health, and our purpose in life. And very few possessions add to any of those things. If this video helped you out, definitely give it a like because it always helps out my channel. And subscribe because we would love to see you next Sunday. See you next time.